These young ones in their 20s, they're worse than the wall hitters. Shout out to my new subscribers, old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. Wasn't for you guys, wouldn't be possible. See what I can do about this mic situation here. Listen, I'm listening to the audio, and it's like a lot of feedback going on. So I got two different mics here that I've been testing out. So I'm gonna see which one has the least amount of feedback, and I'll work from there. But I just wanted to get on here really quickly because I'm trying to build up this channel, and I have to get back used to dropping a lot of content. So it's best to start with this channel. And y'all know how I do. I got to build like routines and schedules. So I figured out what I'm gonna do with the other channels. I gotta have all the channels being all four of my YouTube channels being something different. They can't really be like overlapping channels or doing the same thing. It'll confuse me. I don't know why. So, once I come up with a good type of niche for each channel, then I feel good I can move on. But until then, I'm just like trying to figure things out. But um I'm just noticing, man, that a lot of the and you guys know that I'm leaving anyway, you know, but I've noticed that a lot of these women that are I'm gonna make some moves over here to this other light source. There we go. I'm noticing a lot of them are worse than the old heads. Hang on. Stepping in some mud over here. I'm gonna go over here because right before I went live, some random person was riding down the road on a bicycle. And I don't know what they're doing. It might be dumpster diving. So I'm gonna, whatever the fuck they're doing, I'm gonna get away from it and move over here where I can keep eyes on things. All right. I always like this spot anyway. See this spot, see behind me, there's a fence open right there. I can see it coming. I can see anything coming from in front of me, and there's no space behind me that are dumpsters or whatever for somebody to be doing God knows what. So anyway, these younger women out here are worse than the older ones. I mean, they really think they know it all. We're talking about the youngest generation of fembot who doesn't even try to base anything in reality. These fembots will automatically just start, reaching for spirituality, so that way they don't have to be accountable to the church or anything like that. And they'll just start saying stuff like they know everything. They have no life experience and will say things with conviction like they know what they're talking about and don't know shit about shit. It's weird as hell. And that's why I want to go to a place where younger women know their place, which is to be taught. They really think that they have some type of knowledge, man, and they can't be told nothing. At least the other generations were based, with something that's in reality. They could be like, oh, a few stats. At least they'll use anecdotal evidence. The younger ones just be talking about they just know when, spirit told them and all this other stuff. I don't know what spirit they're talking about. It's not the Most High God. The Most High God will not tell a woman to be telling a man how to be a man. Okay. The Most High God wouldn't be telling women to get offended by a real man putting down laws and things and then trying to find a little clever way to throw shade. Like, that's not what the Most High God would be telling a woman to be doing. Now, these females out here that are lost, that'll never get a man, that are not going to, whatever they're planning on doing, they're never going to get there. And they want to take down as many regular women as possible with them. And I've told you before, a lot of them are trying to initiate you guys through indoctrinating you into some level of lesbianism by finding a reason to hate all men for no good reason. But I said all that to say this. I got on here with a tangent tonight just to say this, right? You need to get your passport. You need to go overseas. I am a seer. I'm telling you, I can see the landscape. These women are done. The younger generation is more ignorant than the older generation. They are done. They're done, brother. They're done. You're out here wasting your time. I'm telling you, whatever you think you got going on, the younger ones think that they're more slick than the older ones, and the older ones think they know it all. So imagine what these jokers think. It's bad out here. Y'all are nuts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are nuts. I'm just looking at the landscape and I'm seeing these younger chicks. I'm just like, they just really running their mouth like they know something. They really be running their mouth like they got something going on. Like man, I just be like, man, dude, I'm out. I'm out. I got a video coming tomorrow, y'all. I forgot the name of it. It's like Astro something, the content creator, and it's a great video about people that mimic you and how it's more than mimicking. When you're an originator and someone's mimicking you, not just like mimicking some of your style and stuff, but like your cadence, mimicking like when you're posting stuff up, mimicking like the length of your post. See, this is studying you to try to harvest some energy. See, this stuff needs to be talked about because, like I said, a lot of people are practicing witchcraft openly, and that's a form of witchcraft, stealing your identity, energy harvesting, and only a person that's a an artist or an originator, a real content creator would understand what I'm saying. The way that this video articulated way better than I am, but the way it was articulated was these people are putting in extra effort in an obsessive way to imitate, not just you, but the circumstances that got you where you're at, trying to basically, remake the sauce. You got to smash that like button. Trying to remake the sauce. And also, I'm going to say this, while I'm at it. I'm going to tell you something. If you're a faceless content creator that likes to throw shade, nobody gives a shit what you say. Show your face. Secondly, there's different ways to build up your channels. I don't really like to, get into the mud about this because when I hear a woman talking about building her channel quick, I also know that women right now are pretty much dominating everything. So the algorithms are built for you. So for a woman to talk about building her channel quickly, I don't give a shit what she says because I know how much harder it is for a man to build a channel, especially a man telling the truth. So I don't want to hear a woman bragging about numbers. It don't take much. Have a voice of a woman and not talk too crazy against the way they got things going on with the gynocracy and the way the sisterhood is ran. You're good to go. You can get online and talk as much babbling nonsense about whatever you think you know. It won't make no difference. No one's going to say nothing to you. Your channel's not going to, get lesser subscribers, and you're going to take off because you're a woman. Period. Point blank. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? I know how algorithms work. Also, when you guys smash the like button, leave comments. It helps the algorithm. I'm an engineer. Any person telling you that you as a content creator shouldn't be having people hit the like button, dropping comments or whatever, saying that's an unnatural way to build up your channel is a hating fool that don't know how to mind their business, especially if this fool doesn't even show their face on camera. See, there's a lot of bold, faceless content creators out there right now. I want y'all to understand something. It's one thing to be a faceless content creator putting out knowledge, but when you detect a slight, or you feel some shade coming from a content creator that don't show their face, that is projected insecurities trying to find a way to articulate it without coming off like a hater. These people don't even have the courage enough to show their face on camera. They don't have the courage enough to show their face on camera. So you have to really take what they say with a grain of salt. You really do. It's my job to call out people. And for some reason, certain people don't really notice other people and what they're really doing. So if you don't notice that a coward that won't show their face on camera, but have a whole lot to fucking say, you need to show your fucking face. You don't get nowhere not showing your face and having a lot of things to say. You know what I'm saying? Very foolish person. Hang on. Just got through working out. Y'all about to work out again on TikTok. Also, gentlemen, understand something. Regardless of what these sour females in America, whatever age they are, because the women in their 20s, like I'm just saying, are more horrible than the women that are in our later ages. They have just as many bodies, and they're more ignorant. They think they know more based off of nothing, and they don't want to listen to anything that you say. They got a bunch of internet babbling jargon that they'll throw at you that has no base. You start asking questions, and then they'll just start gaslighting you. It's the same thing, man. You know, it's worse as they get younger. Now I'm looking at other women and overseas. Like, I have women that watch me and clearly use me as a mentor. But these same garbage females of America will try to shade me simultaneously. It's the weirdest thing. Now, this is something else that channel stepped on or it touched on. But this garbage ass dirt bags in America, these females will need guidance from you and then will get it from you and then will be shady and try to throw some shade your way simultaneously. It's the craziest thing in the world. It's the craziest thing in the world. And now I'm seeing other women overseas. Now I'm making a little content about, Thailand and the Philippines. I'm having, Philippine and Thai women hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like saying thank you and all this other, being, polite, embracing me before I even get over there. And then I got these American women throwing shade every chance they can, doing whatever they can to try to provoke a man, wondering why they don't have a man, wondering why they can't keep a man in their presence. I don't really think they're wondering any of that stuff at this point. Misery loves company, and these chicks are done. They are done. They don't know how to be humble. They don't know. Every time I watch one of these chicks online, not all of them, but the majority of them, they're always bragging about something. They're always bragging about it. So I can't stand it, man. Like, there's no humility. It's just they're brag. And a lot of women brag about stuff. They need the validation. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You will always see women bragging about like the most mundane shit in the world, and they'll get online and they'll need somebody to give them a clap or two about it, whatever. Where dudes are waiting for big accomplishments to post up. You know what I'm saying? That means something. A woman will post up anything, you know what I'm saying, and try to get somebody to be like, "Oh yeah, girl, you're doing good, blah, blah. Oh, you're so smart, blah, blah." Crazy. I don't like none of this. How can a woman in her 20s really think that she knows more than people that are older than her, that have been in this realm longer, and you don't see any signs of her in some place way greater than you are or anyone you know. They're not rich and famous. They're still trying to get somewhere, except they're not humble at all. If millennials are kind of bad, the zennials are, man, I'm telling you, they are not humble at all. I'm not talking about every single, zennial woman out there, but a lot of them are like this. And they're the monitoring spirit generation. They have the most monitoring spirits in their generation. They watch people the most. They study people the most. They're the most mimicking and imitating generation of people we've ever had. Straight up, I'm not gonna lie to you. They are the most mimicking and imitating group and generation of people. They don't have really too much originality, and when they do try to be original, it's way off. It's way off, man. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. So listen, I'm saying all that to say this. You guys got to save your seed. I mean, just really don't be thinking about getting involved with these American women, man. Like the whole batch, you got to throw the whole thing away, man. You can't be cooking some food, man, and you got everything in the pot, working it out and everything, and then some ingredient that don't need to be in there falls in it. You got to throw the whole thing away. You got to throw the whole batch away right now. They need to all be thrown away, man. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Now, again, there's a few nice ones out there, but they don't say nothing. They just stay hidden and they just sit in the background and watch. So what's the difference? Sitting in the background and watch. What's the difference, man? You don't even know they're there. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know they're there. You're just assuming there's a few good ones. Haven't been shown anything yet. I gotta keep rotating y'all, man. I'm telling you, man, my arms are fried. Now, overly worked out, did insanity, and I did some weightlifting. But Yeah, y'all, I just want to get on here really quickly and just reiterate how polite and inviting women overseas are, and how men are talking about once they get over there, how the atmosphere changes, and the women are completely different. Whereas while you're here, you don't know which ones are competing with you. You don't know which ones are shading you. You don't know which ones are silently learning from you. You don't know. They'll never tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to be kind of like out, you not knowing anything, what's going on, to make you feel like you're not adding anything to the society as a man in America. Meanwhile at the ranch, these women are studying you, watching you, trying to trigger you, doing whatever they can do to try to get your attention, even if it's to annoy you. They do all this shit, man. They're mad because you're leaving. They got all this stuff to say about men that are going their own way, minding their own business. Why are you worried about it? You've been talking junk about us all this time. Y'all are all these superhero women, these Wonder Women. Why aren't y'all just crunching and munching and hunching on each other and leave us alone? It's crazy, man. It's blasphemy out here, dude. It's blasphemy. It's now listen, man. I chew up the meat, spit out the bone with whatever. I learned a couple things from this clown that was running her mouth, throwing shade. She threw a lot of shade, but again, I threw all that garbage away because again, a coward don't show her face, or a man don't show her face, is no one needs to be speaking to me. But I did learn one thing from what that person said. And for what I learned from what that person said, I'll implement it here soon enough. And I'm sure I'll get some results out of it. That's what we have to do, and the way we have to be. As men out here, even the ones that so called are on our side, sometimes they do pander to the sisterhood because, they have to. So as men, all we have is each other, man. So you got yourself, and then you got a few brothers out here. We don't have all of each other because some of these dudes out here move funny like women. You know what I'm saying? They move funny like women, and you got to be careful. Can't really trust nobody. That's the best way to move. People need to earn your trust. You cannot trust anybody. They need to earn it. And when someone shows their ass, you never let them turn back around and show it again. You know what I'm saying? You never give them an opportunity to show their ass again. I don't never give them that. They act up, think that I'm slow or I'm not paying attention. I let them know how much I was paying attention, and then they never get a chance to turn around and do it again. Now, ladies, my arms, my shoulders, man. My shoulders. God, this light is so heavy. Ladies, there will be a few scraps of men left after most of us have done our exodus and left the States. If you want to get a couple of them, take some advice from these women overseas. Learn some type of way to be feminine again, and maybe you can get a man. But y'all are so outside of yourselves, you don't realize it. And you think that you're cute enough to still, no, you're cute enough to get smashed. You're still cute enough to get smashed, but you're not going to have a man. I'm telling you, even y'all in your 20s that think that you're so cute, you got all this time, you're cute enough to get smashed. You have no proposals. You have no men on a knee. You have no weddings that you're waiting to announce to people, just pregnancies of getting smashed out. That's all you know what I'm saying? Some guy having his way with you, but not doing what needs to be done the right kind of way to make you, you know what I'm saying, a good woman. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 can't do that. Gotta just get smashed out, let him go raw, and then telling men what to do. It's out of control. Leave. Leave, gentlemen. Go where you need to go. There are so many different women all over the place that want you, that want the American seed, the American dollar goes longer. I'm looking at the homes over there, and I'm just thanking God every day. These homes are crazy. They are crazy. And we're getting, thrown together scraps over here in the States that cost 3 times the price. Most of us are drinking bottled water anyway because everybody's like, don't drink the tap. Well, we don't drink the tap here. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you need to go ahead and broaden your horizons, find a way to monetize, make money online, and make enough to get out of the States, get out of the matrix. The more men that leave these women behind, the less we'll hear their mouths, the less they'll talk to us and tell us what we need to be doing, how to be doing it, trying to correct us and throwing shade, you know what I'm saying, for no good reason, just because it's a thing about people that mimic you or they get influence from you, man. You have this thing where they start off liking you and then eventually they start competing with you and then they start hating you. It goes like that every single time. And people wonder why I don't open up to people, because that's what happens for the most part with me. People get influenced by me, they kind of like me, then they start secretly competing, and then they full out start hating me because they realize they can't keep up with me. They can't keep up, and they notice that I don't care what they're trying to say to promote themselves or make themselves feel like they're somebody, you know what I mean, worth watching. No one cares. What time we got going on here? Oh, 21 is too long. Way longer than I needed to. Look, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So, ladies, you know, whatever you dislike, whatever I said here, catch me on TikTok. I'll be over there working out. Gentlemen, maintain your frame. Do what you do. Don't listen to these women at all. Go overseas where you're not only tolerated, but you're appreciated and you're celebrated, man. You don't have any women throwing shade at you. It's about, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? You deserve that. Get it. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to figure out who's shading me, who's not. What does she mean by that? No, I'm going somewhere where I know what the women are saying means something. Period. Point blank. Hey, what's going on, kid? What's going on? Absolutely, absolutely. What's going on, homie? Just putting out this quick message, man, before I go inside and work out. Man, just switching this. I'm trying to do this real quick. My shoulders are cooked. Just got through doing Insanity, man, and lifting some weights, and I thought I'd go live and handle this business. So, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember you being there. I appreciate you showing up. Hope you're subscribed. You know what I'm saying? You guys smash that like button. But yeah, I was just talking about how, you know, these Western women really don't know their place as a woman. They've lost themselves. They're completely outside their feminine frame. And men need to go over to the East where women, you know what I'm saying, know how to treat a man, talk to a man, and behave themselves around men, right? Like these women over here, I keep hearing women trying to correct dudes and trying to throw shade and stuff, and simultaneously finding you attractive and thinking it is cute and funny, and you're gonna let it go. We're not letting it go. We're getting up out of here. Keep throwing your tantrums. It is what it is, whatever. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, Kev, you know what I'm saying? Stop by anytime, man. I'll be back here in the AM at 8:30. I got it scheduled. Might drop a video again before then. Not again, but before then. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, I see. I think that, yeah. And then they project on us and call us sassy whenever we are responding to their initial sass. And the boss thing is ridiculous. Kev, we don't even mind if they want to be the boss of themselves, but why are they trying to boss us? Why are they getting upset because we won't, you know, do what they want us to do? They claim they got all these DMs of guys. Why don't they just go ahead and pick one of them? Because they don't want those guys. It's getting ridiculous out here. It's getting ridiculous. They're basically stalking us at this point because we don't even want too much to do with any of them, and they won't stop watching us, critiquing us. Now, and whatever. Handle your business. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Get your money right, and get overseas. At least go on vacation. Get your passport. All right, gentlemen. Smash that like button. Like what any idiot else would say. Smash that like button, drop a comment, you know, and share the live. This is the proper way to do things. Anything else would be uncivilized. Listen to any idiot saying anything else. Low IQ.